Hey everybody, you might be wondering what that cut was for. Well, apparently I made a whoopsie poopsie and disabled my recording, so I wasn't actually recording when I did the next two quests that we're going to do. Very annoying, but luckily they were both pretty short, so it wasn't too much lost. Although one of the quests that we're going to do is pretty cool, and I am very sad that I will not have a record of my first memory with it. It is lost like tears in the rain. But anyway, quest we're going to be doing first is a Clockwork mop apple. Mop apple? Mock apple is how you're actually supposed to say it. The testing supervisor at Human Inquiry and Auditing was one Dr. Marion Blakesley. Blakesley appears to have retired to a secluded maintenance bay aboard the Groundbreaker. We're going to bring Felix along for this one, since it's what I did when I thought I was recording, but actually wasn't. But also because he's going to be rotating out of the party soon anyway, and it makes sense that we would go to the Groundsbreaker for him, because he'll have some things to say. Also, before we get moving, I picked up a unique weapon a while ago that you were probably screaming at me to use. The Medal of Honor by T&L. Doesn't really seem to have any special traits. Like here, it just says, this weapon is equipped with several high-end mods, making it an ideal weapon for any soldier. And none of those mods are unique. Like, I'm guessing maybe this is just like the tier 3 heavy assault rifle, which is fine, because I like the assault rifle. But, yeah. That's all we need to know. Let's go do this quest. Felix, Yoka, let's go. Am I... Hold on. Oh, son of a... Silly me. We flew to the wrong planets. Except they're not planets. We were going to a ship. See, this is what happens when I have to go back in time. I get confused. But yeah, thankfully I took a break after that quest, so we didn't miss out on too much. I would have been very upset if we did both of these story quests. Alright, Felix and Yoko, let's go. Ox Dock. Stay out. Just have a look around. Pretend this is my first time playing through this section. Yeah, those are some warnings there. Nope. You don't want to go this way, but we're going to have to go that way, because to my knowledge, I don't think there's any other way we can go. Grab the corner chocolate. Just making sure I do everything, not that I did anything important in this hallway.
Look at these whole heads, walking around like they run the place.
Hey you, over here. Let's chat. Whoa, 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 it's risen. Oh, fucking damn it. Every time. So, hey, you trespass, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal.
Well, I actually am, believe it or not. I'm looking for someone, name of Marion Blakesley.
Yeah, I know that lady. I know she's looking for, solitude. She hired us to make sure no one comes sniffing around. Guess that's bad news for your plan there.
And who's us, exactly? I'm actually choosing a different dialogue option here.
Yeah, we're the gardeners. We keep order back here on these dangerous streets. Hallways. You know what I mean.
Always kind of
Anyway,
like a street.
Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in. I like to, extrapolate from there.
Well, does Junlei know you're down here?
We ain't subversives. We're gainfully employed. This is a private contract. Miss Junlei can't get too mad if we rough up some trespassers. Especially if I was nice enough to warn him first.
Well, come on. Surely we can come to terms, and I won't have to kill all of you.
This deal with Blakesley's pretty sweet. We get paid, and we get fresh greens every week.
Ooh.
My gums? Never looked healthier.
Still, she won't be too happy if you cost her thousands in life insurance payouts.
What?
Shrugged this eye. I hoped all this newfound wealth could help ease her grief over the loss of a loved one.
Shit. Insurance, you said? Fine, I guess. Look, we won't give you trouble, but I can't say the same about Blakesley. She's got some crazy setup in there, so if you get shot, don't come complaining to me.
Yeah, nobody fucks with the insurance companies.
Nice work, Cap.
Because they'll win. Alrighty then. I don't think there was anything that interesting in here. But we'll give it a look over again. When you have to go back in time, you may as well make the... Holy shit. That's a lot of bits. But anyway, like I was saying, when you have to go back in time, you may as well make the most of it. And I kind of did. Those are 500 bits I did not have previously. Stinger.
You gonna shoot or what? Just wait. You'll see how a Spacer's Choice cadet takes care of, I think it's jammed. Wow. Impressive.
Okay, so I didn't see this when I first came through here. Hey, you want to see how it's done?
You gotta watch some of these guys. Used to work for the competition.
Yeah, buddy. Watch a professional. Mm-hmm. 3 in the heart. Capiche. That's not what you say. Kaboom. Alright. Well, I saw something I didn't get to see. The marvels of time travel. I think up there was just some generic loot.
This must be a step up from Force Factories, huh? Doesn't look like either of us is sitting pretty in the bed.
I didn't see this. To the local idiots, here is your weekly shipment. Please note the additional allotment of protein cakes. Could I convince you and your colleagues to fill out a brief questionnaire regarding your eating patterns? In the meantime, do try to cut down on all the sugary drinks. Aw, she cares. Cabbages, sticks, mock apples, which look very waxy.
You have to be kidding me. I thought I made myself click. Wait, what's with this camera? Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the auto mechanicals can explain.
I'm sure we can come to an agreement. Alright. There is one thing I want to make sure to grab here. Spoilers. It is a unique item. It's not in here. I'm just checking out of curiosity. Yeah. Buy some armor for Nyoka. It's kind of outdated. I know that because I'm a time traveler. I think there was an audio log in here. Here it is.
Observation log. Date. Well, never mind. Hybridization efforts have proven successful, and the nursery's yield is improving steadily. Meanwhile, the psychological benefits of gardening are difficult to assess without a control group. Subjective reflection suggests minor gains in memory retention and contentment.
System alert.
Well, that's a great camera angle. You got him, somehow.
Nobody? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Heading back.
Not sure what the point of this door is. I guess it would help you sneak around those robots. Oh, and we have a friend to meet. Aww. I was so much more amazed by this the first time through. Oh no! I didn't notice. I didn't realize that that tree is just a cardboard cutout. Aw. It's so sad. There's an audio log here.
Observation log, date, who knows. Subject number, well, let's call him Percy.
Percy.
Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. But the second your molt comes in, pal,
Yeah, probably don't want a mantisaur or, God forbid, a manta queen in here. He'll probably get out of there. Not sure what she's working on, though. No hacking for me. Wait, is this... I think this is where that item is. Ah, there it is. The electrician's gear. Too expensive to further produce, moving forward, employees in high-voltage environments should simply avoid touching anything electric. So this item has an insane amount of electronic resistance, thanks to multiple layers of rubberized, non-conductive materials that protect from all but the nastiest of shocks. That's actually a pretty good item. You know, most of the unique items aren't really that amazing, but that's pretty good. At least it would have its use if you had to deal with like a whole bunch of electric attacks. For sure. Guys, come
I
here.
can't do that.
Are you sure?
Can't do that.
Yeah. So I'm asking them to try to come into the elevator, because apparently this is another elevator where they don't automatically teleport onto it when you hit the button. Weird. I guess that's a thing you have to set up in the level for that to work. Thankfully it doesn't matter, because they just teleport down here that time anyway. Okay. This place is pretty dangerous. Nyoka got knocked out down here, so let's fight this a little smarter.
Yeah, all right. We're not getting through.
Clockwork, Felix! Everyone all right?
Alright, that one a little smoother. Still a bit of a clusterfuck, though.
Go.
Ouch. It's not loaded. There we go. Next time, I'll be prepared with gloop. Keep an eye out for audio logs. Just in case I missed one my first time through.
The hell's that noise?
I don't know. I don't hear it. Although I do know what she's talking about.
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley, what can I do for you, Mr. Home Invasion?
I'm investigating the Adrenatime project. Word is, you were a part of it.
Oh, sure. A real gathering of bright minds. Gorgon? I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again. But here you are.
What happened on that asteroid?
I really didn't expect today to go this way. Shit. I should have brought another pack of smokes. The Gorgon project gave us Adrena time in the end, but that's just the Bo Spacer's choice stuck on the whole mess. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas, samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA, and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies.
Human auditing?
You met the gardeners. They're nothing but overgrown canids, but people love their fancy names. We were looking for a game changer, something to better the colony. It felt important, worth a few sacrifices. Spacer's choice. They wanted to sell that change for as many bits as they could. None of us got what we wanted.
What was your part in all of this?
Testing supervisor. I designed the initial testing regimens, managed the staff, made sense of the test results. Tried to anyway. People are complicated, and I don't just mean the test subjects. Try and avoid working with people if you can. It always gets messy.
So what was Spacer's Choice testing for?
You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee. Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was marauders.
So Spacer's Choice knew about these effects from the beginning.
Yeah, good luck making that one stick. It's in the fine print, you know. Whatever was in those chemicals, it didn't matter what tests we ran. We kept getting the same results. The proto-adrena time solution was both monstrously addictive and had catastrophic effects on the psyche and intellect. A real boon to the colony.
So what were you hoping for?
Oh, just something. Stars. We were gonna change the world. The whole merciless grind. Imagine if it worked. A colony full of tireless citizens. The heights of human achievement and industry in half the time. OCI's job couldn't be easier. That dream's an easy sell. I bought it.
Yeah. Why didn't you stop the tests?
I was a good scientist. I had to have wound up on that asteroid for a reason. I worked so hard. We all get stuck in our own patterns. Magical thinking. That was mine.
Well, what happened? Why'd the facility shut down?
We had a few weird accidents, escapes, minor setbacks. But one day, all the test subjects got loose. Sabotage, they said. Wasn't just us. All of the facilities got hit hard. Shut us down for a while. That turned out to be the last straw.
Do you know who was behind it?
Nah, didn't much care by then. Don't care much now. Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so they shuttered the project, kicked Adrena time out the door. And I came here.
But why'd you hide away on the Groundbreaker?
I could have gone back to Byzantium, found a position somewhere else. Even started up something new, like mostly. But I couldn't stop thinking about. Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir?
I'm trying to spice up Chapter 3. Well, someone should know what Spacer's Choice did.
Really? What good can that possibly do? How about you, kid? You've got orphan written all over that baby face of yours. What do you get out of headbutting murderous automechanicals for your captain here?
First of all, I don't headbutt. I dropkick. As for what I get out of it, I don't know. It's fun.
Hope it stays that way, kid. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance.
Right. Any advice? You must have known the facility pretty well.
Come on, I've left it behind me.
Yeah. Fine, I'll check it out myself.
Yeah. I'll make sure the auto mechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
If there are any left. So that was this quest. To go. Okay, why don't you give me... I really want to get to that 150 Virtuoso level perk. It will be very good. Very good indeed. Okay, so I guess I picked the wrong dialogue option, but Felix was supposed to recognize these guys and tell you a little more about them. If we talk to him again, we'll have something to say.
Yeah, move along, buddy. Thanks for the pay cut.
Yeah, whatever. That's unfortunate. I guess Felix will not get to share his memories in this recording like he did before. What a shame. I think it's time for a nap. And now, a snack. Alright then. Okay, anything else I should do first? Guess not. On to the next quest?
My vacuum tubes require
Oh, God.
evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
Yes, that's very nice. Give me a warning next time. Well, off to do the man in high orbits over on Olympus? Yeah, that's what we're doing next.
Captain, an unknown vessel is approaching our ship. Their intentions are currently indeterminate.
Oh, shit.
Once I deduce their intentions, I will play one of two audio signals. A cheerful fanfare if they are friendly, alarms if they are hostile. Their intentions are no longer unknown.
Are we under attack? I would never believe such a thing could happen.
At precisely this moment, Captain? No. Within the next 60 to 90 seconds? Yes. The unknown vessel has deployed a boarding mechanism. They will attach themselves to our airlock and attempt boarding shortly. That sound indicates that a boarding mechanism has successfully attached to our airlock. Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we are currently in the process of being boarded.
Ada, you're not supposed to be excited when we're being boarded.
I have been programmed to simulate joy and excitement at the opportunity to test my limited defensive capabilities. Captain Hawthorne installed a lethal shock trap on our airlock in the event of an invasion. I am prepared to deploy this trap at a moment's notice.
So, when you said you had a Marauder deterrent system back in Emerald Vale...
I was bluffing, Captain. When we met in Emerald Vale, my systems were not fully operational. Even if they were, I might have made an exception for you.
I can
The
only hope.
invading ship appears to be a decommissioned storage vessel. The crew are either pirates or freelancers. My opinion of their competence is low.
How'd they find us?
Their ship is using a tracking device too sophisticated for their primitive astrogator. I conclude they are receiving outside assistance. If you prefer to make an escape, I can disable their boarding mechanism. However, as long as that tracking device remains on board their ship, they will be able to find us again.
Well, that won't do. I'll go deal with them myself.
Understood, Captain. I will be deploying the Unreliable's lethal deterrence system. Please approach the airlock and enjoy the show.
Oh boy.
Now initiating warm welcome protocol.
Nice. Can she do that again?
We should probably find someone else to kill besides us, Ellie.
I must say that there's been nary a dull moment since signing on with this crew.
I thought we were safe in the Aether. Oh, law, I'm gonna have nightmares about this for weeks.
Oh no. You can snuggle with Anubis if it makes you feel better, Parati.
Got my head in the game, boss. Maybe we can talk when we're done here?
Assholes interrupted my beauty sleep.
Invading foreign threats detected. Deploying lethal measures. Targets: bacteria, viruses, and human scum.
That's what I want to hear, Sam. Alright, I'm gonna bring Sam along with us for this. Rotate Felix out. Ooh, that's what she gets.
Looks like our opponent knows how to play defense. All right, freebooters, fall back and regroup.
Alright. Sam, let's take out the trash. Yeah, that's what I said when I first played this.
Entering quiet mode. Neutralized. Centrifuge mode activated.
Good tussle.
Alright. Damn, Nyoka, how did you nearly die from that? You weren't even in the line of fire. We'll be taking that. Just gonna have a look around. Galley keycard. Thank you. Oh, it's another galley keycard. So this is pretty cool that this happens. Would not have expected it myself. Except now that I do expect it. Because I played it before. But messed up my recording. Very unfortunate. I'm getting thirsty. There you go.
Sure.
Ever the stealth expert, Rocket Man Sam. Time to get glooped.
Wrong tool for the job. Unauthorized.
Oh, shit.
Their units are not equipped to provide medical aid. Sanitization incoming.
Did you have to aim right for their asshole, Nyoka? I don't think you did. Why, you're looking a bit... very frightened.
You know, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping you'd play by the rules. We could have had a good old-fashioned boarding. Now you're barging into my office, muddying tracks all over my floor. A little respect for the ship. Is that too much to ask?
You were boarding my ship, asshole.
Yeah, but I had every intention of respecting the upholstery. I would have had you spaced or shot in the bathroom or something. You're the captain of the Unreliable. You dropped out of the sky in Emerald Vale, and whatever you've been doing on Gorgon, you've upset my employer. You and I are in a bit of a situation. I don't get paid unless you're dead. And a man's gotta make a living. You understand.
Well, you're about to be making a dying.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
Infestation!
All right.
Get effed, sir. Obsolete, like Coach Stilley's tossball record. Nonetheless, these credentials are enough to gain you access to the ship's cockpit. Is this not the cockpit? Okay. Ooh, deleted messages. Don't know why I'm saying ooh, because I already know what it says. Vaguely. Dear sir and or madam, this is an automated message. Please be informed that the following services, indemnities, and products provided by the Firefly Company have been discontinued and or decommissioned. Firefly Freebooters Tossball Team, all Firefly Company storage and transport ships, all maintenance and repair services. So basically, yeah, I paid more attention in my first run through here, but there's tons of Tossball stuff around, and it's implied that these guys are all ex-Tossball players. From error. Your target is the Unreliable, a small inconsequential ship with no significant defenses. Freelancer owned and operated, captained by a 2-bit smuggler who goes by Alex Hawthorne. Intercept the Unreliable, eliminate Hawthorne and any crew in your way. I've sent you in advance, along with a tracking device for your astrogator. Well, you were just wrong on all accounts, Mystery Ghost Man. Firefly Company is currently experiencing an exciting period of growth and change. We are happy to announce that 3 different companies, including but not limited to Spacer's Choice, are currently in the process of negotiating for ownership of Firefly's company properties. Yeah. And basically, they, that's why, I guess why we didn't have an option to talk that guy down, because they were just really desperate. Flying this, I think, technically stolen ship, I suppose? Also, is this the cockpit? I don't think this is the cockpit. I didn't probably explore a little closer in here. I didn't really do much. Mostly because there were locked doors that I couldn't open. Key cards I couldn't find. Can't get into that. Yeah, so I'll look around a little better this time. I don't think you can return here after you leave. Yeah, I really like this little quest. It really was not expected, because like nothing like this happens in the regular game. It was exciting. Charge warning control armor. I like these armors these guys have. And I guess that's why they have such a definitely forced drop rate. This key card has to be around here somewhere. Yep. Sam, your bedside manner is not the best. Key card. Yeah, there's the freebooters. Yeah, and see all their tossball equipment lying around. I thought this was a decoration, but apparently it's just junk. It's also a very large rabbit foot. can get in here. I didn't see this place my first time through. Ooh, that's a big gun. Grenade launcher 3. Already have one of those. Take any of this stuff? Okay, navigation terminal. Did I check the navigation terminal my first time through here? I don't think I did. I feel like I just went straight back to Ada. Ow! Son of a bitch! Save your legs. Use a ladder. Oh yeah, I definitely didn't go in here the first time through. What was I thinking? Light machine gun. Navigation terminal. This vessel has been decommissioned by the Firefly Company. Tracking device. Tracking device active. Okay, remove that, please. Turned route. Inventory logs. Accept the cargo. Energy cells. Vendor no longer exists. Output no longer recognize. Huh. Alright. Nothing about our mysterious friend. Oh. And I did this the first time too. There's an intercom here. Maybe we could have talked to the captain through there, but I don't know. But I guess it behooves me to do what I did the first time. Whew! That was fun.
Got my head in the game, boss. Maybe we can talk when we're done here?
We are done here, Felix. You need to calm down. Hello.
Welcome back, Captain. I understand you have resolved your differences with our former boarding party. Are you ready to depart?
Let's get going.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course.
Surprise! It's a new recording session. Yeah, I haven't been paying much attention as to how I edit these clips together. Maybe I should do better about that, but frankly, I don't think it matters.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
Yes, yes. Not even sure this game has fire. Okay, so... This is a medical facility we're going to, so maybe I should go ahead and rotate Nyoka out for Ellie. Although Ellie is kind of crap, but whatever. It shouldn't matter. Abyss Orbital Pharmaceutical Station.
Something on your mind?
Do you have... I guess we could talk about the Gorgon job.
What's on your mind?
Well, actually, we already found Lucky Montoya, so I don't really need to know about that, I guess.
Sure.
You are so pleasant to talk to when you don't have much to say, Ellie. That's not a good sign.
Body bag dispenser empty. Please replace sac reel before disposing of any corpses.
Sam's gonna have his work cut out for him here. Anti-Cleo stuff here. Elite Trooper Helm.
Auntie's going to take care of you. It'll be okay.
Oh, that's creepy.
Just breathe, Kelley. Everything's gonna be alright.
Determination. Repeatedly buzz the intercom button.
Ah! Stop making that noise. They'll hear you. Who's out there?
open the door, please?
What? No! I don't want to die. I thought I did, but I don't. So just get gone and be quiet when you do, please.
What are we dealing with here? Oh, rogue robots. Makes sense. Guess it's good we brought Sam along because he's got those acid attacks. Get some information about what the hell's going on here. Day 251, present. Day 277, I've started venturing outside. At first I worried something fierce about all the lightning strikes. Sometimes the electromechanical turbine goes on the frets without warning, but I'm out of cards and out of caffeinoid. There's not much else to do. Day 301, turns out I no longer need to feel safe. What I need is to feel alive. Outside the wind howls like a raging god, and the rain stabs into my throat like a thousand tiny frozen needles. In that pain, well, I feel so very alive. My many and varied attempts to trigger an on-site inspection from the Special Committee for Auditing and Management have failed. Sometimes when I look over the ledge, I think about what it'd feel like, how easy it'd be to simply tip forward, to plummet with all those clouds kissing my face, to fall away from the storm, to smile, then break. Okay, so I guess this is a survivor or whatever's happened. I guess we should start from the beginning. As per my required duties, I am keeping a visitor's log. Day 1, no visitors. Day 2, no visitors. So on and so forth. Sometimes we experience long power outages, sitting in the dark, listening to the storm beat at the walls. I've got a lot of time to think. It begs to be let in, while I would pay to be let out. No visitors. Still no visitors. Ooh. Some cabin fever. Day 11-5, also known as 115. Why is there a bunch of tailless sprats running about? This facility doesn't have a sprat catcher on the roster. Maybe I should file a request with acquisitions for one. Teacup canids are famed for their ability to hunt sprats, after all, and for keeping people company. Well, I know about that, I guess. No visitors. No visitors. Can't finish my game of solitaire. Someone stole a handful of cards from the deck. Day 18. Desk unmanned. Unsuccessfully hunted for the missing cards. Canid request was denied. We've run out of caffeinoids. Our first restocking shipment isn't set to arrive until the new fiscal year. Guess that delivery will mark the facility's first visitors. Oh god. Now there's something to look forward to. Did some digging in the system records. It turns out our supplies are set to be delivered by, get this, a crew of auto mechanicals. Day 182. I thought I heard knocking on the front door, but it turned out to be just some thunder. Always thunder. Funny how it can sound like so many different things. A boom, a crack, a snap, knocking, laughing, screams. Ooh. We might be dealing with someone who's just a teensy bit emotionally unstable.
I won't tell.
Oh, hey, it's the rats. You know, I've heard stories about people who, like man fire watch towers and stuff, and they get a little loopy all out there by themselves. You know, I like to think if I was in that situation, I would be able to handle it, but I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, pancake mix. Can't grab ladders. I'll get in there.
Relocating.
Sam? Oh, he's stuck, I guess. Nobody behind us.
Industrial state.
Oh shit! Oh. Damn.
Wrong tool for the job.
Guess I shouldn't have hopped in front of some explosive barrels, huh? Great. Well, now I'm gonna be messed up for the rest of this place. Okay, one more level and I'll be able to get that perk. Well, for the skill, I mean. Okay, what do we want here? You know, I think I'm gonna take weird science, because that's a pretty hefty bonus to science weapons. Plus 50% damage. Because I never thought about it much in the regular game, because there weren't too many science weapons I cared about for this character anyway, but that rocket launcher would be a nice one. What's my gloop gun do now? 110. Well, I'm probably weakened because of that damn explosion. This is going to be mildly annoying. What do my stats look like, actually? Ugh, minimum strength, below average dexterity. God, that just messes you up. Mind and body. Hopefully we don't have to do many skill checks.
I'm coming.
I think I'm even shooting slower. Or it might just be used to my old gun.
Battery levels are fully charged.
Good. We need that positivity, Sam. Oh, lots of blood. What's down here? I really don't see why it was necessary to make concussions last forever on Supernova until you sleep. That's kind of an annoying trait. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and take him up from up here.
Sterling is this unit's middle name. That's loose. Resistant to cleaning.
Get him! Oh!
There we go.
Wow, Ellie, you almost did something. I say, what the hell is this place? But it's obviously some kind of anti-Cleo research facility, but what were they working on? Oh, so are we like in the gas giant? Crazy. Site Safety Engineer's Log. From the manual, in the unfortunate event of a necessitated English downsizing, the most senior site safety engineer or the sole member on assignment shall initiate by mandate of Ante's corporate headquarters the Pink Slip Protocol Manufacturer's Directive included within or automechanical station at the facility. From the site safety engineer, sit there and guard the red button, they said. Sounds like an easy paycheck, I said. I'm not going to live in a secret lab in the middle of a gas giant's storm-riddled atmosphere, my ex-wife said. No one told me I'd eventually have to press the button I was guarding, the pink slip protocol button, that final choice between diligent duty or my friends. On second thought, let's be honest, they were never my friends. Once I've disabled the protocol and scrubbed the labs, I'll ask corporate for a reassignment. Here Emerald Vale's real nice this time of year. Ooh. So it's a feature that the robots murdered everybody. Regarding sprat tails in coffee. Complaint. Whoever keeps cutting off sprat tails and dropping them into innocent unguarded cups of coffee needs to cut it out or I'll cut off something of yours next. It's not funny and I'm tired of cleaning up coffee-colored vomit. Complaint. Missing Queen of Hearts, 5 of Clubs, all aces, and the 3, 7, 8, and 9 of spades. Last seen on my desk in a solitaire spread. Reward if found. A friendly game of whist. Even if not returned, we can make do. Really, come play with me. Betting not required. Or we can place bets if you'd rather. I've got a couple packets of sugar-free 0% sweetener left I could barter. Ooh, these people were not handling this assignment too well. Complaint. Some thefts have been happening each time the power goes off, and the power keeps going off for longer each time. Coincidence? I think not. Folks are getting antsy as the year and the storm stretches, and that makes them mean. Oop, Doritos. Yummy. I wish I could just press F to break down, not have to hold it like that. I get why they do that on consoles, but on PC it's just kind of unnecessary. Ooh. Hello. The Storm Cannon. Forged from materials found in the atmosphere of Olympus. Not recommended for use by anyone suffering from lightning-related trauma. Good God, this is powerful. This weapon fires multiple shots at once, each dealing reduced damage. Ooh, okay. So is it the first shot that does 924, and then each one less until all the way down to 231? That's still incredibly powerful. Especially considering probably going to be fighting mostly robots in here, which they are weak to. This.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
Well, everyone's dead, so it's also not stealing for that reason, Ellie. Not that you would ever care about something like that. You psycho bitch. Okay, so what's this look like? Let's fire indiscriminately in a space station and find out. Oh! It's a grenade launcher. Okay. Got the Firefly logo on the mag there. Okay. Well, this may be like the gloop gun if you exchange the tactical aspects for just raw damage, I suppose.
They can't keep us out.
A vast improvement on Model G. What's up here? Have I been in here already? No, it just looked like that hallway back in the entrance. Passwords disabled. Notice. Password input disabled. Too many failed password attempts. Last login. Perfect to recall when the numbers and letters were swimming around on the page at the time. Doesn't help with horse fucking shite passwords. Incoming message from E. Mora, subject at a last and lethal... something. Advisory notice, the lead chemist on the Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. No satisfactory results have been submitted in 11 months. Pursuant to Clause 059 PSP 733.25, if measurable and material proof of progress are not approved within 31 days, station personnel may be found to be in dereliction of duty, and as a result could be prematurely terminated. Okay, who cares about your health more than Auntie Cleo? Nobody, as we just get done saying, if you don't do a satisfactory job of, you know, random experimentation, we'll kill you. Postscript. Jas, my darling genius. As you are likely now well aware, I must humbly regret to inform you that my exhaustive efforts to protect that beautiful oversized brain of yours, and consequently its nefarious agenda, are in fact failing faster than your rumored last project on Gorgon. I repeat, the corporate hounds are onto your dodgy scent, and it's made them thirst and bay for blood. If I cannot supply the executive floors with tangible, undoctored results, and soon, I'm heartbroken to report that Pink Slip Protocol will be initiated by a majority vote, and the project will be scrubbed wholly and completely. I trust you understand the full weight of what that means. One can project is an embarrassment of epic proportions. Twice is unforgivable. Please, 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 I am begging on a bended knee, send me a working prototype. At this stage, even a fatally flawed one will do. Save yourself and your lab coats before this reflects poorly on my permanent record. Oh, I almost thought he cared for a second. Eternally yours, at least until the next failed delivery milestone, your Chief Efficiency Inspector, Dr. Mora. Okay, outgoing messages. To E. Mora. Nora Mora, my once darling, as you are likely now well aware, I don't want you to beg, I don't want you on bended knee, I don't want anything except to feed this infernal, indefensible, insatiable need. I am so close, so very nearly on the cusp of salvation. Then, and only then, will I send you that blasted Anthrocillin Plus, a ludicrously simple modification I could formulate in my sleep, were I ever able to sleep. No longer yours, no longer anyone's, but that elusive and fleeting embrace of chemical virtuosity, English. With regret, Jasper. You understand, do you not, darling? From the very first test, from that first accursed step, every path, every infinitely random dice roll of emerging cosmic roots was leading us to the same destiny. Drafts. To Scam. Pink Slip Protocol, really? You wholeheads went there? Never would I have thought you'd stoop so low, or more accurately, be so moronic as to cut off your own noses despite your faces. True, the project was delayed, but we all know that I would have delivered more than adequate results eventually, once I'd ascended to the highest peak of my genius. We were less than a month away, not that I expect a pea-brained layman to understand. Nora is wasted on you lot. I am wasted on you lot. And might I just add that I might have invited you to do your worst. You did try your best, but I am still alive. Though I might have invited you to do your worst, you did try your best, and I'm still alive, right? That's how you're supposed to read that line. Nevertheless, I do go on, and I never, ever forget. Payback will be swift, oh yes. I scarcely think you'll see it coming. Just as soon as I perfect my formula, and I can focus on other matters, then you will rue the day you pink-slipped the great Jasper Lowe. Buffoons, eternally misunderstood and undervalued, and still misappropriating your precious company resources. The employee, formerly so, known as Dr. Jasper Lowe. Send message? Oh, unable to send message. Region 2400B, lack of power. Okay. I almost could have scared somebody really badly. Hey, something to shoot with this. And I went right over it.
Hey!
Body bag required. Tidying up.
Okay.
Customer, your vitals are in disarray.
Watch a throw at work! Can't get past that armor!
Okay, that was a little on the sloppy side. But we didn't die. Alright, well, there's good old Jasper. I did not mean to do that.
No, that won't do it all. You imbecile.
You missed one.
Shush. No talking. Concentrating. Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
Dumb. Me?
Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. You're real. Ergo, not a hallucination. This is interesting. I have several questions for you. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive?
Captain for all of an oxen. Oh god, I sound like an idiot. I was gonna ask you the same thing. What happened here?
All sorts of things. Science, mainly. Little bit of research. If you're talking about all the dead bodies, that'd be the pink slip protocol. Right. That answers that. Next question. Do you come bearing fresh pharmaceuticals?
Something tells me he's not looking for caffeinoid, Captain.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober.
Charm. Only the freshest for my friends. Here you go.
New friends mean new birthdays to keep track of. And I can't spare much room in my mind palace for frivolous trinkets of information. But in this case, I'll make an exception.
I need to get inside the chem lab on Gorgon.
No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt. The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead.
Sounds familiar. Somebody's been warning me to stay off Gorgon.
Well, it wasn't me. I've been stuck in this place for ages. In any case, it's becoming obvious you're not listening to sensible warnings. If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want. The electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask.
Your colleagues are dead, Jasper. Don't you think it's time you not work to death?
Not that it's any of your business, but I don't get to quit. My colleagues are dead, and yet I live. So I don't get to quit. Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine, and I'll give you the access you want.
Hold on, I've got more questions.
Of course you do. Well then, let's hear them.
What's that draft message on your office terminal all about?
Did you snoop through my things? And just admit it to me. You do have gall, I'll give you that.
I didn't know you were alive.
Look, I keep a draft on my terminal where I vent my occasional frustrations with upper management. It's honestly one of my less detrimental coping methods, as I am not stupid enough to fill out the name in the address field.
Well, I have some questions about Project Gorgon.
One thing at a time, my chatty accomplice. Turbine repairs first, interviews later.
Fine. Alrighty then. Wait, are we going to the surface, quote unquote? Because that sounds like a very bad idea. Whoa. Well, this is disconcerting. I don't like this at all. Oh!
Whoa. That one was close, Captain.
Yes. And, I don't like being up here. I have a feeling this guy might not have been killed by robots, but rather something much more natural. Or maybe it was robots. There seem to be a lot of those around. Welcome, user. Diagnosis. Maintenance required. Okay. God. I'm panic inhaling. Okay. Update the class of that. Well, I should be able to handle this. I'm an engineer. Very... I don't like being on the ship.
Of effort. Whoa.
Yeah, real casual, Ellie.
Contaminant targeted. Wrong tool for the job. Incoming!
Shit, it's broken!
Shit. Oh no. Sam is down. Or no, he's not.
Something stronger!
Oh wait, Sam has that perk where he comes back to life, right?
Resistant to cleaning efforts. Dedication and maintenance job fulfilled.
Alright, that was a little sketchy. Sam, don't die. Oh, there's more on the way. Alright. I really do not like being up here. Where are the rest? This turret drone rotates faster and can shoot acid at its targets. Okay. I guess I'd want to use this then.
Rams, on the job!
On my way!
Activating search patrol.
Did I shoot Sam?
Please stand by while this unit returns to your side.
Another fight me.
Sam. Sam, get up. Silly. You die after the battle, Sam. That's no good. Okay, let's not get zapped. Okay, need to remember. Can't do that. Well, this is cool. What's over here? I saw a terminal. Ooh, shock cannon hyper. Oh wait, this is right. This is that like flamethrower thing, right? Yeah, except it like shoots electricity. So what's this? Welcome, user Junior Electrical Technician number 9. Security status offline. Ah, okay. So that would have allowed me to turn the turrets off, I guess. I mean, I say I guess, but I think that's literally what it does. Activates.
Sure don't see that every day, Captain.
Alright, now maybe we're less likely to get struck by lightning. That's always a positive. I do not like fast elevators.
Issuing sanitation ticket. Error! Refill printer paper.
Sam, you didn't exactly do the best job out there. Okay, let's not break my legs. Hey, druggie.
The facility's back on the grid, and my pipes again floweth with the sweet, sweet essence of my salvation. I suppose I have you to thank for realigning the machine. Of course, Jasper, you imbecile.
Hold out your hand expectantly.
Right, yes, of course. You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech. This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna. Wait, take my gun while you're at it.
Ooh.
If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. Neither of us want that.
Wow. Against all odds, you are like one of the most caring people I have met. Ever. Okay. Well, thanks.
Solutions are clamoring. I must refocus my attention for the moment. Goodbye.
Yes. A most good bye. Alright, so what was that gun he gave me? Ooh. Employee benefits. Science weapon. This experimental device was created to keep employees on their feet, regardless of how much pain or exhaustion they may be experiencing. As all good workers know, unconsciousness is just another word for wage theft. This weapon slowly heals who is ever targeted by its beam. The amount healed increases with the wielder's science skill. Using the weapon on a downed companion will eventually revive them, but a body can only take so much punishment, so a recently revived companion cannot be revived again. Okay. Well, that's... I wasn't expecting a heal gun. Huh. Nice to have. Wonder if they say anything if I use it on them.
Hey.
I guess not. Alright. So this would be a really fun weapon to have if you were doing like a pure, like leadership build. Yeah. I was actually thinking of doing such a thing. And, incidentally, they would be a Pistols character. Nice. It's a cool weapon. Alright. Is there a quick way back down to the entrance? Who knows? Anthracillin Plus team, welcome to the project. What is Anthracillin Plus? Anthracillin plus mint flavor, works on humans plus canids, just added a plus sign to the name. As you can see, branding is still working out the kinks, but luckily we have plenty of time to finish the formula before they finally finalize the packaging and slogans. Now let's get to work brewing a bigger, better version of Auntie's Anthracillin. Reminder, friends don't let friends self-test their concoctions. Project update. Notice, effective immediately, team, we're temporarily redirecting our efforts to perfecting Dr. Lowe's proprietary Sky High mix, which maximizes genius and productivity. After sampling Dr. Lowe's Sky High mix, the team agrees that this will enable us to reach our original project goals better in the long run, and is so worth a momentary detour. I get the feeling it just made them high. Okay, meeting notes. A note on today's meeting notes. This record is abbreviated due to an unscheduled chemical leak that permeated the meeting room, resulting in immediate inhalation of noxious gases. Caused double vision, hallucinations, an uncontrollable sense of giddiness, and projectile vomiting. Side effects occurred in all meeting participants. As such, we cut the time back down to 1 hour from the standard 2 hour. Meeting notes. Where the devil is Sullivan? I told that numbskull if he missed one more staff meeting. Yates. He couldn't make it, Doctor. He caught his hand in the specimen splicer again. Oh, you mean his remaining hand? Not anymore. What was that? I heard something. Nothing. No, I'm sure it sounded like it... Perhaps it was your imagination, Doctor. Right, right. When it isn't Jasper, when isn't it? At any rate, he'll require a replacement. For his hands? Don't be asinine. For his productivity, we can't risk falling behind. Not now, not when I am at long last on the cusp of a breakthrough. You're balanced the mixture then? Marvelous, Doctor. Whisper to Yates. Bootlicker. Louder to Dr. Lowe. I'll have Kell put in a request for personnel transfer. If we're lucky, we could get a new body with a supply drop coming next month. Otherwise, we'll have to wait a year. Okay, no, this is unacceptable. I distinctly smell a hissing sound seeps through the vents. What imbeciles scheduled the testing release in this time block? The room is allocated for self-testing on Thursdays only. And then they all started vomiting. Sky High mix. Administered to Raptidon. Raptidon exploded. Administered lower dosage. Raptidon exploded, but more slowly. Administered single drop to self. Woke on the turbine platform, naked, drenched, and holding a handful of severed sprat tails. Misplaced calculations. Added mint flavoring. Tested on canid. Breath markedly improved. Canid exploded. Okay. Interesting. So is he just working on Adrenatine 2.0? Plasma launcher. That is very powerful. But I don't want it. I'm over encumbered. Great. Okay, well, I don't want this, so... Here's a ladder.
Whether you're going up or down the career ladder, SAS units polish your path forward.
Well, maybe you should take point then, Sam, because that's kind of not working how you think it does. Oh. Hello?
Auntie, have mercy! How'd you get in here? Are you from outside? How is that even possible? Lord, help me, I must be losing my wits.
Hey, take it easy. I saw what happened out there.
I didn't have any friends here, but that don't mean I wanted to see heartless auto mechanicals rip everyone to shreds. I know it sounds crazy, but a little while back, I'd been gearing myself up to take a long walk off a short turbine platform. Then the security mechanicals broke out into a massacre, and I realized I really want to live. How can I help you help me get out of here?
I've got a ship. Do you need a lift?
Do I ever? Drop me off on the groundbreaker and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
Okay. Well, hold on. I'm going to say yes, but I do have a few questions. That was weird. Skip the dialogue. Who are you?
I'm Kelley Marine, the receptionist. And before you ask, I wasn't manning the visitor's desk when the mechanicals went haywire, 'cause no one comes here. Not ever. Not since all us station workers were dropped off at the start of the project a year ago.
Okay. Why are you working as a receptionist if no one comes here?
You're an odd one, aren't you? No respectable company operates without a receptionist. Project's on a yearly rotation cycle. Once a year, Auntie Cleo reviews our work and decides if we get more rations, personnel, deadlines, that sort of thing. At first, I thought it was an honor, getting assigned to a lab up in the ether high above Olympus. But I didn't know what it'd be like, day in and day out.
How did you not lose your mind, although I feel like that's exactly what happened to you?
I ask myself that question a lot, and then I realize I'm talking to myself. Cabin fever sets in at about 90 days. Auntie Cleo's official term is contagious irritable claustrophobia, and it ain't covered by the company's medical policy.
I'll bet.
After a while, you start imagining things, unhealthy things, like what might happen if you triggered Pink Slip Protocol. I did try once or twice, but wasn't ever successful. Now I'm glad. But enough about me. I never did ask why you were here.
I had some business with Dr. Lowe.
Doc Lowe's alive? That's a relief. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
How long ago did this happen?
Not to sound presumptuous, but this is an orbital lab floating in the ether thousands of miles above the surface of Olympus. Which means you've got a ship, where it's safe, and where there's probably a lavatory?
Yeah, I've got a ship, and you want a lift. I can do the math.
Drop me off on the groundbreaker, and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
All right.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll just hide in a crate or something. You won't even know I was there. Here, this is my official laboratory headgear.
Ooh.
I won't be needing it anymore, so it's all yours.
Thanks. Is this a unique version of my eyepiece? It is. Hey! Bonus to extra headshot weak spot damage, plus 25%. Like a microscope, but strapped to your face. Good for seeing things you'll really wish you hadn't. A metal eyepiece fitted with a one-of-a-kind bulletproof magnifying lens and a number of supplemental instruments. I like that explanation for why it has, like, substantially more armor than the regular version. That's cute. But what does that mean exactly? Bonus 2 extra head spot weak spot damage. I mean, I'm probably just overthinking it, but that's just like such weird phrasing. Also, I have this armor I just remembered. It's a little too flowery for me. Alright. Time to get unencumbered. Okay, so do we actually need to drop her off at the ground
You're
breaker?
adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating.
Oh yeah, she's here.
Of course I'm anticipating.
Okay, let's just, well, I guess we'll head to the brown breaker.
Kind of mess Spacer's Choice made here, but it figures they'd leave it to someone else to clean up.
Alright, so, where are we going? It's a good question. There's one of the experiments, and you know, since, let's go ahead and do this side quest, a dialogue between two dead men. Alright, that was a little awkward. Let's try this out. Are you feeling it, Vicar Max? Quite like this thing. Little heal gun. How much range does it have, actually? Okay. Yeah. You can use it from quite a ways back. Right then. Special delivery. Okay, so now that we got that perk, boosted damage, I want to use this for a bit.
Here we go.
Okay, it does have rapid fire, so I'll probably should take that into account when it comes to its damage as well.
Been practicing this. Not bad, huh?
Oh, holy crap. Oh! It charges! Okay. Damn. Cold damage weakness. You've been exposed to cold damage once too often. You now become susceptible to cold damage. You know what? I'll take it. That was a pretty sketchy fight. And for that, I shall take Wild Science. Okay. There we go. Feeling good, Vicky? Alright. Also, Ellie, what the fuck did you just say when he went down? The architect was waiting for him? First of all, he's renounced that religion. Second of all, you're a massive bitch, and this is why I don't like you. I mean, I like you as a character, but as a person, no. Good God. I guess that icon on Vicar Max is indicating that he can't be revived from this for however long it takes for that to go away, which is a nice feature. I'm not sure if there's like a time limit, like if you don't rescue them in some amount of time, if they just cannot be ever rescued. But it's cool that this DLC really gave you a lot more options to deal with companion death.
On it, Captain.
We can handle this. That'll work, Captain. You'll find peace in death.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Okay, so now that I know that this charges and like queues up missiles, does it say that anywhere? No, this gun does not tell you that you can hold down the fire button and it will queue up like a half dozen missiles. That is insanely powerful. Holy crap. It's basically like the beggar's bazooka from TF2. That is insane. My opinion on this weapon has changed completely. Does chew through ammo though, so probably... Well, you should still have some fun.
We can handle this.
Here be the clue.
I hope whoever manned this post liked dank isolation.
And mantisaurs, don't forget those. Accelerator and Adventures of Archibald Excelsior. The comic from the cult classic Ace Exterminator series. After his run-in with the Dancing Queen, proven hero Archibald Excelsior is mending his broken heart in the glitzy city of Fairview when a horde of vicious crystal canids escapes from the laboratory of an evil, unemployed scientist. As the canid turn the cities to ash with their plasma beam eyes, Excelsior descends into the depths of the lab to put down the leader of the pack, King Alpha. The king connives to sabotage Excelsior's trusty pets, and our hero is forced to fight with the only weapon in reach, the skull of King Alpha's own mother, Empress Crystalline Alpha. Will our mustachioed hero escape the king's jaws and heal his wounded heart? Scribbled in felt tip on the comic spine is the word friend. Alright then. Virgil, making progress on the grav plating for the package, though not nearly as fast as you'd like, given the spin rate of Gorgon. The anomaly I've been observing is only present in the sky 3 hours out of every 24. It doesn't help that I have to readjust my telescope every couple of minutes to keep tabs on the slippery bastard. Come by my workstation outside the manufactory dome when you've got a minute. The data this thing is throwing off is strange as all get out. Be ashamed to compromise the package with a misplaced zero, right? By the way, I checked on Eustace. The fumes aren't doing him any favors. We gotta get him out of there as soon as we can. How's your sister coming with the schedule? By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior, Maurice. P.S. You gotta tell Birdie to stop bringing me food. If I have to eat another damn can of Saltuna fillets, I'm gonna hurl. Alright. Guess we can explore the rest of this mine while we're here. You know, I wonder if I came here earlier, if I would have been able to just grab that clue right there. Probably. Is that thing dead or sleeping? The eternal question. No, that's blood. It's dead. What killed it? Ooh, the Mega Ice Queen. Well, we're all dressed prim and proper. Pay our respects to the local authority.
What horrors might we now be approaching?
A Mega Ice Queen. Automated ATP injectors.
I figured the mines were gonna be trouble. Didn't think they'd be crawling with mants. Must have gotten out of HIA a while ago. They've been busy here. Something about the tunnels here gets under your skin and into the worst parts of your head. Makes you feel not yourself. In case I don't make it out of here. Marauders. Must have followed me from OCI. Time to make tracks. Busy. I'm shedding some extra weight. It's yours if you find it. Whoever you are. You need it more than I do now.
Is that an indication of something? No, this just ammo, which I definitely don't need. Okay, Mega Ice Queen. This huge, heavily armored beast hits harder than a normal Ice Queen and is tougher to kill. Runt of the litter. That's not encouraging. Is there a bigger one somewhere? Or is it just a coincidence? Probably a coincidence. Okay, well... we can take her. We can take her. Surely we could take her.
I'll make my way there.
Okay.
Something bigger!
I'm on it!
Okay, those damn swarms.
Sure.
Okay, everyone just keep calm.
Making my way there!
On it!
I'll take your confession now!
Oh god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this might be bad. Okay. What? Ellie, god damn it. Get up. Ellie? Alright, hold on. It... Okay. Whew. Thought we lost you there. What a shame that would have been. Right, I should probably heal you up. Okay. Well, that was a little sloppy, but we got the job done. I guess she liked hot toss ball. Anything interesting in here? Hello? What happened to you? Accident report. Gorgon Mines. Minecart derailed from cargo track during transport, falling a significant distance before striking the ground with considerable force, spilling its cargo and damaging the unit. Cause. Worker inability to appropriately manage spatial location. Remain cognizant of environmental hazards. Damages. Loss of one minecart. Delay in Compound X delivery. Loss of this branch of cargo track expected to create significant additional delays. Recommend switching to a new mining location to minimize delays and loss of productivity. No resources available to allocate to track repair or site cleanup. Additional hazards posed. Slippage, human bodily fluids. Okay. Okay, is there like a super secret weapon? Lighting in here is really weird. What was this? The coolant distributor. Whatever could that be? Oh, it does cold damage. Okay, direct hits from this weapon inflict chilled. Some engineers have suggested that modifying a weapon for use as an engine maintenance tool is a bad idea. Some engineers lack imagination. Okay, a lot of heavy weapons in this DLC, which is good because there really weren't that many before. Okay, so what's this like? Okay, just a cold grenade launcher, which is probably pretty powerful because I doubt anything except the cold mantisaurs resist that. But now that I've learned the secrets of this gun, I like it a lot more. Also, I think I'm going to take a break because we've been doing... This episode has not gone so smoothly. I've been doing awful in combat, and you might be convinced I can barely read the English language now. So that means I should stop.